see the real Australia. The one that's been here for 40,000 years.
Look, I guess we're in this one together. Brother and sister. Geography can't change that.
You know, Mr. Trent has given me the opportunity of a lifetime. I want you to teach both species a new language.
My mom died in a car accident. That's when Katie stopped talking. My dad says there's some therapist here that'll make the difference.
This is Mrs. Mitchell. She's going to teach you to speak again, honey.
Welcome to St. Crispin's, Mr. Larson.
Mail's here. 2 weeks old, but it's here.
Why aren't you at school?
Bad news is I missed the bus. I'm starved.
Well, we'll make enough for 4.
Wait a minute. You left here 30 minutes ago full of granola and clean.
Yeah, well, when the bus didn't show, I decided to walk to school, and then I came to my senses, all right?
Oh, so you rolled home.
Dad, it's a dust bowl out there. Try leaving the compound sometime. Somebody's got to get some groceries. I mean, look at this. I bet Trent's house is full of groceries.
David, what do you need?
A car.
I'll give you a lift.
No, Dad, I need my own car.
Can't drive until you're 17 in Australia. Isn't that right, Didge?
Well, I drove my uncle's car when I was 10.
Thanks, Didge.
See? See, I can start learning right now.
No kidding.
Just stay off the paved roads.
Yeah, well, that's no problem around this burg. So, who wants the privilege of teaching me?
Peter Clemens.
Fine. Who's Peter Clemens?
An old friend. He's in Sydney. He wants to have a mini reunion.
Well, can you teach me before you go?
He'll be here tomorrow.
Well, then we don't have much time, do we?
Don't push your luck.
I bet if I had a dorsal fin, you'd be there for me.
I'll teach him, Mike.
You're on. I'd have him driving on the wrong side of the road. Oh, we're late for therapy with Mrs. Mitchell. Let's get out of here. David, come on. I'm driving this once.
Dad, be quick.
What? Didge, see you soon.
Let's eat.
Can I borrow your history homework?
Well, you could, but I didn't do it. You know, couldn't concentrate. The dance, you going?
No, Pasadena.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. You'll get to meet the best that St. Abigail's has to offer. A busload of repressed women.
Maybe Mr. America here doesn't like women. Maybe you'd rather be playing with his daddy's dolphins.
Yeah, maybe you'd rather be spitting chiclets, huh?
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
I think word association's a fun game, too. Let's try another one. Michael. David. Yes, well, I'm afraid that's how brothers are. What about Katie? Come on. There must be some word that comes to mind. Okay. One more. One more before we go shopping. Talking.
What are you writing about today?
Vision. Notice how wide apart their eyes are? Panoramic view. Great night vision.
Ah, just like a cat.
Ever heard of echolocation?
Never looked at the dolphin scientifically. To me, they've always been a spiritual creature. My people are from Monkey Mire. The bottlenose dolphin is our totem, our protector.
The way Americans view the bald eagle. Not that they ever give us rides on their back.
You exploited your totem to the brink of extinction.
Yes, sir. American way.
You Yanks lost your respect for the natural world.
Oh, yeah? What about this Yank?
You have good intentions, but not enough help.
You're not kidding.
Ah, it's a glorious day. Perfect day for a wedding. Good morning, Michael.
Morning.
Am I set, Didge?
Well, your boat is.
Good.
Lunch in Fiji?
The dry cleaners for their special. 2 tuxedos for the price of 1. You two making arrangements to work together? It's a good idea, huh? Push her off, Didge.
Interested? Want to make it official?
I thought I could help out. Learn in the process.
That's what I thought. I'm warning you, mostly detail work.
Right up my alley.
Teach my son to drive, my daughter to cook, the dolphins to speak. What don't you do?
I draw the line at balancing his checkbook.
Clemens, you're a day early.
And you're a dolphin short.
How are you? How are you? Great, great. Good to see you. Peter Clemens, this is Didge, my research assistant.
I am.
How are you?
G'day.
Peter and I are old friends. We did our postgraduate in Honolulu. How long are you here for?
A day or two.
Oh, give the dolphins a feed while I help Peter get settled.
Hey, what do I look like, a lightweight here?
Right. Come. How was your flight?
Windmills always remind me of that miniature golf course in Kylie's lab.
Where you were king. I always thought you'd go pro.
In my next life. Ever talk to Kylie?
I send him a note every now and then.
Still a dutiful protege, huh?
We were supposed to get together last May after the Whale and Dolphin Conference, but after the accident, it's out of the question.
I imagined you without Betsy. Guess I always picture the old days. Mine, before it was you and Betsy, me and Marley.
Riding the waves on that beat-up catamaran.
The all-night poker game.
Betsy break into a huge grin even if she held a pair.
Now, Norman here is a noble breed of automobile. Not like your mass-produced rust buckets of today. This beauty has class, integrity, and 2 liters of fresh oil. You ready?
Yeah, you bet.
Well, let's give it a rip. Now, David, all you got to remember is a little clutch and a little gas. So, left foot out and right foot in.
Now?
Yep. know, you gotta be smooth. You can't just rush into these things.
Okay. I'll get it this time, all right?
Okay? Let's drive.
The annual Newfoundland trek, protesting the killing.
I still go.
Two of you in wetsuits up to your eyeballs and harp seal pups, spraying their coats with green paint.
Better to live with polka dots than not at all. It's hard to sell a stole that's been painted green. Marley eased off. Because of the kids, you know. The danger, really. She thought my priorities were screwy.
And you guys weather your share of targets.
Yeah, well, risk leads to change. It's part of the game.
Take your chances closer to home. Nuclear tests in Nevada, toxic waste in Michigan, acid rain up north.
I'm not afraid to travel to hot spots on short notice. Planet Watch needs me.
Something hot going on here?
Interested?
Oh.
No, it's just a social call, Mike. I'm in for a wedding.
Okay, we'll try it again. You got it in reverse?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, okay. Right, now back it up slow, Come on. Just nice and slow, just easy, nice and slow. Just go back
Nice
slow.
and easy.
Don't forget, use your mirrors. Right, back it up slow. That's it. That's it again, that's it. Right, that's fine.
I'm too close. I'm too close. I'm way too close.
Like tossing horseshoes, mate. You can't be too close. Okay, let's try it again. Right, put your left hand down. Put it down. Okay. One. Right, keep going. Right, you're right. Take it out. Okay, that's fine now.
So where to now?
Home. Class dismissed.
You do sell your soul to this guy, Trent?
My films. He's big on interspecies communication. He thinks dolphin potential is boundless.
We knew that 16 years ago. What's his real reason?
He's eccentric. Dabbles.
Nobody dabbles in dolphin captivity.
These animals aren't trapped. They bolt the pool gate in both directions. Come and go when they want.
Who can blame them? They like the food and the service can't be beat. So, why isn't your benefactor here to see your progress?
He comes and he goes.
You want to do these critters a real favor? Blow up a tuna boat. Dolphins die in their nets every day.
Not my style.
Never were the radical. Bring on the flaming hoops.
We get rewarded for our behavior? Why shouldn't they?
You're still spouting Kylie's party line.
With you, the end always justified the means. A tired sentiment of the 60s that hasn't gotten healthier with time.
There's nothing wrong with putting your butt on the edge, Michael.
Look at that.
Your turn to curtsy, my turn to dance.
She's initiating two-way communication, rewarding me for my behavior. This is amazing.
This is a circus. Somebody should throw a tent over this lagoon.
You are going to love my brownies. This is my secret ingredient, mint chocolate chip. For Kevin's birthday next Wednesday, I am going to cook him my famous praline cheesecake. Can't believe he's going to be 16. When's your birthday? Ah, the slate in the car. Can you do it without it? I bet you can. April 24th, 1976. Start thinking about your birthday cake, Katie. Anything you want. You've earned it.
Now, place the ball in the water. I use this gesture. Is there a ball? Press this tone on the synthesizer. For yes.
Do they know that?
No. They'll learn through repetition. Ditch and a fish. Now, no. Take the ball out of the water. Is there a ball? Right. Tone for no.
How about a little Emerson, Lake, and Palmer?
You always sneak up on people?
It's what I do best. How's it going, Didge?
Going fast. I'll get some more fish.
And this
is Katie.
This is Katie.
Katie. This is Peter Clemens. Old friend of mine from school.
Hi, Katie. It's okay. It's okay. My daughter Laurie is shy, too.
You'll see David at dinner.
You mind if I take a rain check on dinner until tomorrow? I thought maybe I'd head down the coast, borrow a tank, a regulator, and do some recreational diving.
I'll show you where the stuff is. You want to borrow Zodiac?
Good idea.
Well, have a good time and happy Shabu.
Uh-huh. And a 23 skidoo to you.
See you later, Kev.
Sit up, Rita. Like a crummy cigarette and they bring out the riot squad.
Nice outfit, Armitage.
Shut up, Kevin.
Okay, okay.
Hi. I'm Clay Sawyer. Who are you?
David Larson.
He's from the States.
Ah, God bless America.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, you want to go inside?
Nah, hold your horses, Kevin.
Walk me to my car?
Okay.
Not you, Armitage. David.
Give me one good reason for this treatment.
I'll give you 3. Your dad's on my feet, your breath makes my eyes water, and you were mean to Beth Ramsey.
That's all? Beth Ramsey? Beth Ramsey is in there? I'll see you later, guys. I'm going.
Let's go. So, tell me, how do you like Australia?
Better every day.
They singled her out immediately. Didn't come near me without her okay.
We rack our brains trying to find a way to break through and draw them out. You with the Dolphins and me with Katie.
I love watching them play together.
You told me that Katie refused sign language lessons in the States?
She refused to admit she had a problem. Just one apiece, honey.
I think being with the Dolphins is the most positive interaction she has.
Present company excluded. Think fast.
Katie's writing more. She's responding to word associations rapidly. She's even wearing out her writing slates.
Plenty more slates.
That's fine. And so are the visits with the Dolphins, just as long as they don't become social substitutes.
Don't worry. She hasn't started dating them yet.
Michael, I think it's time we took Katie's progress a step further.
Okay, where to?
Southbury.
No, why not? Visit couldn't hurt.
As a student, I think Katie's ready to go back to school.
Free! At last. God, I don't know why I expect each mixer will be different. It's always the same old story. Prudish proctors, immature little boys.
Yeah, but this time you met me, huh?
Yeah, I've always had a weakness for younger men. Do you want one?
No, thanks.
I've been trying to quit.
Yeah, it took my grandfather 10 years to quit.
How did he finally do it?
Died of cancer.
Oh. So, what do you Yanks like to do on dates?
I don't know, go to the movies, video arcades, the usual.
I mean, for excitement.
Can you be more specific?
Let's go back to your place.
That's pretty specific. We don't want to wake up the help.
You Americans, filthy rich. Oh, it's Wonderful. What does your father do?
Oh, top secret research. He speaks with dolphins. He barely talks to me.
Oh, family ties. My dad talks to our dog Augie every night. Augie doesn't mind, especially if there's food involved. Mum says it makes Dad calmer. He's, stressed out.
Oh, yeah? What's he do?
Government job. Let's have a nightcap.
No, I don't think that's a good idea, Fred.
Why? Your father won't care. Oh, no, just...
Well, Claire, I don't drink, okay?
Why?
Why? Because... I just don't. No reason. I just don't.
How all-American. I'll just have a little taste.
All right, that's enough. Jeez.
Don't worry, David. Life's too short.
Yeah, and so is Webster.
You're cute when you're serious.
I am?
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
This evening's news program to bring you a special report of a major explosion at North Stradbroke Harbour. Details at this moment are sketchy, but Lane Calkett is on the scene with the latest information. Lane, what's the situation?
Tragedy was avoided just minutes ago when members and guests of a floating wedding party barely avoided catastrophe when the yacht Beau Rivage was blown up in waters off North Stradbroke Island. Newlyweds Francois Bertrand and Joel Michaud, their friends and families, had just reached shore when the explosion took place. Insult was added to injury when the guests found their waiting car spray-painted green. Damage to the yacht and the cars is estimated at well over $2 million. Environmental protection group Planet Watch has denied all responsibility for the incident. Perhaps we could have a word with one of the guests. Excuse me, sir, you are Mr. Trent, aren't you? Just give us a moment of your time to tell me what happened here.
Yes, I am Trent. Yes, I do mind giving you an interview, and no, I can't tell you exactly what happened here.
Well, perhaps we won't get that word. It's back to you, Percy.
Lane Calkett at the scene of a major explosion. We'll keep you up to date throughout the evening as more information comes
there. Oh, come on. Such a misery. Let's dance.
I told you I don't want to wake up the neighbors, Claire.
Don't you want to dance with me?
Come on, get down, please. Shh.
Is that you, David, my boy?
Yeah, hi.
Is this your father?
No. No, this is the help.
Indeed.
Ah, Claire, this is Baron Trent. He works for my father.
Oh.
Enchanted.
Were you at a costume party?
Exactly. Charade of sorts. Alas, it was a bomb, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, we were just on our way out.
Will there be anything else, Master David, before I retire? Well, perhaps I could drive the young lady home. Or, make a cup of coffee?
No. No, that's okay. We can handle it.
Have him turn down your bed.
Ah.
Good night, Trent.
Yeah, well, hurry back, my lady. We'll ride to hounds.
He's charming.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll keep him. Wasn't that a bit fast?
No worries. To the beach.
Claire, should I be driving?
Well, here you go ahead.
Look, you better pull over. Claire.
How's that?
Wild.
Maybe you should drive.
No, actually, I don't have a license, okay?
Perfect. You're an American. They can't touch you. You have diplomatic immunity. Please, David, for me.
No, I don't think so. Okay. Seems to be the problem, officer.
Can I see your license, please?
No can do.
Is that you, Claire?
Hi, Daddy.
Thanks for bailing me out, Dad.
As if I had a choice. Reckless driving without a license. Maybe a night in jail would do you some good.
Well, there's a plus side to this, you know? I mean, they're gonna fine me in Australian dollars. I'll save some bucks. I'll pay you back in full.
You got that right.
The truth is, I didn't do anything wrong.
You took Claire to Trent's house, pretended it was ours, and got her drunk. Both underage. Then you took someone else's car and went on a wild goose chase.
I wasn't thinking. I mean, I was thinking, but then Claire kissed me and I stopped, all right? I mean, didn't that ever happen to you? Huh?
Maybe.
I wasn't driving the car either. It was her.
Expect me to swallow that?
Dad, I'm a basket case behind the wheel. Ask Tidge.
David.
Look, I thought I was doing the right thing by protecting her.
David, you've been breaking my back ever since we arrived in Australia. When's it gonna stop? When are you gonna grow up?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trapped in a hormonal firestorm. Say so.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to miss the bus.
Why so glum?
I protect the prettiest girl in town, and what happens? I get thrown in the slammer.
That would have made me a high school hero.
Sure. Sure, back in the States, but not here at St. Goody Two-Shoes. I should paint rube on my forehead.
So I was hard on you last night.
Yeah, you called me a liar. Short of robbing a bank, I'm trapped in the national debt forever.
Part of maturing is taking responsibility for your actions.
Yeah, well, I'm doing the best that I can, Dad.
I know. That's what scares me.
Couldn't leave without returning what I borrowed.
Doesn't explain what you're doing at the keyboard. They're agitated. Knock it off.
Indulge me. It's rare that I meet such chatty, intelligent lab rats. Go ahead, throw them their reward.
Our reunion's no accident. Came here to sabotage the wedding.
Personal business, none of yours.
Somebody might have been hurt.
Your employer included. Your employer keeps bad company. The father of the bride ordered the sinking of the Freedom Century in 1985. You remember the ship that was protesting the nuclear testing in the South Pacific?
I remember.
A navigator was killed in that blast. A friend. Cold-blooded murder.
Had somebody been killed last night, that would have been murder, too.
An eye for an eye.
Senseless. Like any damn terrorist act.
The bomb last night was timed. We cleared the yacht before the blast. I made the call myself.
You're a regular hero.
I'm not a murderer, Mike. Plenty of scares, no casualties. I've never screwed up. After all these years, I've got my act down to a science.
Science, curious word choice for a guy who's given up research.
Research? What you call research, I call slavery. Playing God, messing with intelligent animals that are too docile to fight back.
They're not abused, Peter.
Don't patronize me. They are miserable.
Trap them for anything.
You don't recognize entrapment, pal. Not here and not in Hawaii. You and Kylie, the research egomaniacs. Why do you think I called it quits? Kylie let Silva commit suicide.
He didn't know the tank was too small. You think my heart didn't break watching that animal crash into the wall? We learn from our mistakes.
Some of us do.
If these animals were unhappy, wanted to get out of here right now, I'd encourage it. It's the truth, honey.
Prove it.
Yeah, my specialty.
Look, David, about last night, I'm sorry. I told my father what really happened and he didn't believe me.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of that going on.
I want you to have this. Help pay the fine.
Keep it. I don't need your money, remember? I'm a filthy rich American.
David.
Yeah, you probably don't remember much. You were drunk.
I like to drink. It relaxes me. Helps make life easier around the family.
Yeah, it almost killed us.
Grow up.
Yeah, you know, that's a plan. Maybe you'll do the same thing if you ever kick the habit.
I don't have a habit.
Okay? Okay, let's call it a problem.
Look, do you want to ride?
No.
Fine. Have it your way.
I'm asking him to leave. Tone for yes.
Not only unethical, your training doesn't work, just like Kylie's.
A tone for no. You recognize that, Peter?
So what? Captive behavior is artificial. It doesn't relate to instinct or survival.
It relates to communication. It affirms memory, recognition, and choice. You don't respect my work. The feeling is mutual. You borrow my equipment for sabotage. You interfere with my work. You jeopardize people's lives. I want you gone. Now. Dolphins don't want to leave, do they, Katie? You're just about to, aren't you?
You don't even have the guts to turn me in.
So that's the pattern. Force others to take responsibility.
That's what friends are for.
Count me out, Peter. Go home, go to jail, I don't care. Just... Oh.
You want to see me? Yeah, Ditch. Come sit down. Have a cup of tea.
Oh, thanks.
So, watercress sandwich?
No, thanks. Trying to give him up.
So, how was your first day in dolphin research?
Fishy.
What, do you think Larson suspects something?
No, fishy. I can't shake the smell.
So, it all goes according to plan.
I guess so. What plan's that?
Mum's the word, Ditch. Just let me say you will treasure the time that you spend working with the Larson family.
They're a good family. I like them.
Yeah, they're the best. And we will use the father's expertise and the dolphin's intelligence to help us raise the symbol of the nation from the ocean floor.
Six months and 3 days.
For what?
On my 17th birthday and a hot set of wheels.
Talk to Claire?
Yeah, I talked. She didn't listen. 2 different worlds. So where's your friend, Dad?
Gone. Sorry I missed you.
Some reunion. Not exactly here for the long haul of things, huh? So, did you do anything exciting today?
Another dull day in paradise.
Finally, body of water that doesn't chirp. Oh yeah, Dad, about that money I owe you. I've decided to get a job.
Yeah?
Yeah, quit school.
That's good.
Yeah, quit school, work full time. Figure that's my ticket out of here. So, when's dinner?
As soon as you've washed up. Sad when your friends start believing in the same values, when they start looking at the world differently. You were a big help. Peter was a wonderful friend to your mother and me when we were younger. We had a lot of fun together in college. Mrs. Mitchell thinks you'd have fun if you went back to school. She thinks you're ready. You could make friends like Ellie and Max at Walker Elementary. Would you like that? I'll miss you not being here with me during the day, so will the Dolphins, but we'll be here for you when you come home. Consider it done. Next on Dolphin Cove. G'day, Kevin.
Dad. I didn't know Kevin had a father.
I'm here on a residence visa.
You only go by what's written here, mate. Says you've got to be out of Oz by February 28th.
Your mate's feeling blue.
I need a job.
Satisfaction comes from finding your aunt. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Later tonight, a renegade police officer goes on a dangerous undercover crusade to expose racism in a police department. The story later on West 57th. But first, the Smothers Brothers are back with Gallagher, Bill Jose Jimenez-Stena, and master illusionist Harry Blackstone. The Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour. Next.